Oh boy, I sure hope Dagger is first in the chat. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Alundra. We're back at it. I've already got 20 lunges to go from the previous stream. This time I have pizza from Leonardo's. I got me a buffalo chicken pizza, which looks like this, and it's pretty good, but it, how do I say this? It doesn't have, like, the buffalo taste that I was expecting. That said, it's still really good. And thank you so much to Nicklas D for the pizza, as well as everyone else who donated, because you guys have been super generous today, so thank you so much. We made it pretty far in what I believe is the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon, and I just have to go back and solve, like, 2 puzzles. However, I am now refreshed, Asim. I feel like Nicklas D. I got me a buffalo chicken pizza, and thank you so much. The lighting isn't doing it justice here, but it's great. I swear to God, guys, like, right after I signed off the stream earlier, I went to the bathroom, Cupid Punch, because streaming makes me have to pee from all the water, you know? And, like, as I was sitting on the toilet, I realized the solution to that puzzle with the block that's moving in the room. You just have to clear out all of the blocks with your flail as fast as you can, so that the moving block will get to the corner before that pot falls on the ground, and then you can hop up on the pot up onto the platform. That's it. That's the whole solution. If that's not it, I'll be freaking surprised, but that's gotta be it. Anyway, let's try to solve, like, the last few puzzles of this Lake Shrine interior. Okay, so I've got 2 buttons to hit, essentially, is how this dungeon works. The Fungeon. Asim and Freg. This live stream? Pretty good. It is. Thanks for being here. And, like, I think I want to go this way, right? Welcome back, Karma, says Jill of Trades. Hey, Jill of Trades, I love when you show up. Okay, so let me, with a refreshed brain, try to figure out where I'm going. I do think I want to be in that room that I couldn't figure out earlier, not this. It actually might be, like, right up here. I think I have to take the stairs up, right? Michael Mervin, pizza is correct. What kind of pizza should I have gotten, everyone? I got a buffalo chicken, and it's hitting the spot. Even though I feel like it's not, like, I can taste a little bit of buffalo sauce, which is weird considering buffalo chicken pizza, I feel like, is supposed to be overwhelmingly buffalo tasting. It's supposed to taste like buffalo sauce, excuse me. Okay, I can no longer do this puzzle after having figured it out. Or, not figured it out. We cheated to do this puzzle because we did that bean jump trick. But, like, in this room, this block was, like, moving around the perimeter of the room. And then after, like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, a pot falls from the sky and lands, like, here. I think what you're supposed to do is just clear these bricks out of the way so that this block can move around the room and end up here before the pot falls in the ground. Then you hop on the pot and hop up onto the platform. That's probably it. Karma cheesed it is right. Azim, and we love cheese on this channel. Also, oh, I stopped my recording by accident. Whoops. Also, we've got 20 lunges to go from the last stream. Spicy taco pizza would hit the spot. Alright, I might I might have to figure out how to get into the window from outside. That was also another thought that I had while I was on the toilet. Cheeseburger pizza. That sounds okay, Jill of Trades. I don't know if I want to combine some of my favorite things like that. Chicken Alfredo, meat lovers, meatball marinara. Also, for no reason, I love broccoli on pizza. I don't know if I can tell you why, because I haven't figured it out myself. Okay, so how do I get onto the roof on the other side? I was able to do that earlier. Dagger says BRB. Yeah, right. I don't trust you. Oh, wait, you can't... Yeah, how do you go this way? OMG, you remind me of the Inside Out movie now. Jill of Trades, tell me about that. I don't know if I have to kill these guys. David Taylor, cheeseburger pizza from Papa John's is fire with that sauce they use. Papa John's okay. Look, they got Shaquille O'Neal. I'm more of a Domino's guy than Papa John's if we're talking about, like, pizza franchises. Also love me some Pizza Hut, but that is not pizza. Whatever it is, it's great. It's not pizza, though. Broccoli pizza. Congratulations, San Francisco. You ruined pizza. Is that a San Francisco thing, Jill of Trades? Pretty sure Chicago ruined pizza. I don't think anything can ruin pizza. What are you talking about? Broccoli. There's nowhere left to run. Asim, what do you mean by that? I love Marco's. Oh, David T, I've had that before when I was in South Carolina, probably. It's a quote and scene from Inside Out, a Disney movie. Was I ever supposed to, like, open that door? Let's pump it up here. Let's pump up the balls. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but I killed a dude. Deep dish pizza is not a pizza. I love it, Nicklas D. Also, I love me a Sicilian pizza. Even if it's not a pizza, it's something. Alright, what's really dumb about this mechanic here is that you have to constantly hit this button while there are annoying enemies on the screen, right? But then when you hit this button so that the spiky balls are like high enough above you that you can run under them, you just kind of have to guess that you'll be able to get onto this platform that is rising and falling. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should kill the enemies first. Probably the most annoying enemy. Where'd he go? Asim! You headed out? Or is Michael Mervyn headed out? Playing on hard mode if you leave the enemies. Dang it. The balls do a ton of damage and there's not a lot you can do about it. Well, that was stupid of me. Maybe I should have that. LJG, what's going on? Jesus. Michael Mervyn, hey, I'll see you soon. Oh my god. Do you... Okay, do I have to jump down into the right there? I can't really tell. This is Alundra, LJG. And we're pretty close to the end. Probably got an hour to go. If I had to guess. I actually don't know. That still hit me. I don't even know if I have to go this way. Pippin, is that you? Timing wasn't right there. Let's try now. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a wall blocking my way. I've had this complaint about Alundra for the entire time I've been playing the game. It is really difficult to tell the difference between a wall and a nothing. Or a pit and a platform. Or something you can stand on and something you can't. Or something that will obstruct your way and something that won't. Why? Why do they do that? Okay, so you do have to angle a jump down into the right side of the screen there, Ping Penguin. I've been here before. Okay. I don't think I need to hit this button. That just opened the door that's to the south, right? Karma, I accidentally scrolled to another stream and YouTube says I have enough jewels for a free gift. Yeah, Ping Penguin, jewels apparently is something that you can donate, I think? Have I done this? Oh, wait. Maybe this isn't where I want to be. Actually, wait, where am I right now? You know what? I probably want to have the door like this and then do exactly what I just did and come back through that window. But now I have to do that dumb room again. Alright, 1000% going to go outside and heal. Aloha, Asim. I love aloha. Was thinking about getting a Hawaiian pizza. Okay, yeah, we were here before. Nothing. What are you guys eating? I would like to give you my jewels, says Ping Penguin. Wait, why do you put a smirky face after it? Well, what is that supposed to mean? Quick guns, back at it is correct. Alundra is right, Genevieve B. My body gurts, she says. Hey, welcome in, though. Napoleon. I think this might be the furthest I've ever seen a streamer get in Alundra NGL. What makes you say that? They give up? How do I get out of here? Usually, yes. Yeah, no, I can for sure see why. How do I get back to, like, the front door? Can I jump down somewhere? Does this plan not work? I was so sure that what I want to do... Why can't I jump here? I was so sure that you want to keep this door the way it is here. so that when I jump back down onto that part of the roof and go into that room from the other side, that I could go through the rest of that room. Still love this game, though, says Napoleon. God, I really thought that was it. Okay, I might have to come up with another plan. I don't know how to get out of here. I asked our friend if his full government name was Megalodon Harvard, and it's not. Ryan K? Can you trust him, though? Pippin, what are you doing back there? She's knocking stuff over, oh my gosh. Jill of Trades, that was Pippin knocking something down off of my shelf over there. Unfrickin' believable, everyone. Okay. Maybe I can't do this just yet, because I need to switch the door in that main corridor. Corridor? What's over here? A treasure chest I already done did. This week was rough, but I got a lot done. Ryan K, you want to talk about it? Where am I? Have I been here yet? Yes. Apparently I have. Okay. Okay. That might be something I need to do, but let's come back here in a second. Let's restore some health. Just increased workload with a new job. How did you do that? Everyone. Pippin grabbed the laser pointer out of a closed drawer and turned it on so that she could play with it, I guess. Oh my god, Pippin. How did you do that? Here. Cat getting too smart. Yeah, Jill of Trades, and too chonky for that matter, but... So she must have been on top of my... I had it in my sock drawer. So she must have been on top of my drawer and, like, pushing it open a little bit. So she could dig into my sock drawer and grab it, and then she somehow turned it on, too. Pip, you're obnoxious. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might need to do this before I do anything else, Pippin. Now let's try the thing that we were attempting earlier. Wait, no. Let's go out. I hope that doesn't reset the puzzles. But there is a healing pad over here. Yeah, here it is. Yum. Strength and magic power, completely refreshed. That's how I feel after having pizza. Oh, wait, it's right here. No, it's not right there. Okay. Let me just see if this door reset. Because if it did, that would be obnoxious. Okay, no, that's how I need it. Maybe it did reset, but that's what I needed it to be. Don't have to fight these guys, but like... It's kind of hard to get through that room without at least smacking him a little bit to get him out of the way. Tiny Cat. Tiny Cat is here, by the way. Tiny Cat had some pizza. He likes bread. He likes bread and cheese. So I tried to find him a spot of bread and cheese that didn't have any sauce on it. And I did, and he loved it. Oops. Cheese? That's right, Gouda guy. Alright, watch. This, I'm gonna get lucky here. Dang it. Oh my god, okay, this is so obnoxious. This might be like top 5 worst rooms in the game. This button on its own, like even if there were no enemies in this room, just hitting that button in a rhythm that lifts the balls up to the top, that's annoying. If you mess it up a little bit, you lose progress. You cannot just hold still on the button, Gouda guy. At least I tried earlier and I couldn't, but also you know how this game works. Sometimes you try it a third time and it just... you can. Okay. No, wait, that's fine. And now I just have to go back to that room. Which I can do now that I hit the other switch for the other door, right? I think I can go this way. You know what they say, 30th time's the charm. Good guy, sometimes they say that. Yeah, okay, I think this is what I need to do here. Is go down here. Yep, alright, that'll bring me back. Thought I could get through. 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 30. Asim? Solid logic there. I'm also obnoxious, says Genevieve B. I'm obnoxious. That's from, like, Little Nemo or Finding Nemo. What makes you say that, Genevieve B? They knocked me into the door. Okay, it might be good to know, though, that, yeah, you can't just stand on the button. It might be good to know, though, that if you enter this room, the starting position of the balls is toward the ceiling. Oh my god, okay, I got lucky there. And now I go back up. And now I can go in here, and the doorway will be open for me to go to the other side. Yeah, okay, I can go this way now. Hopefully that does something for me. I haven't been this way, have I? Thanks for the pizza, everybody. Let's go here. Aces, how are you? Okay, I haven't gone this way yet. Bean time? Everyone put the beans in the chat. Hold on. Let me see what's over here first. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Yeah, let's go. And we have the door open the correct way, Pops Plays. It is a pizza pie. How did you know? Alright, I'm guessing I have to go in there. Oh, damn, you've been busy. Yo, Oz Game Collector. Yeah, I did a bunch of reps, and I ate a lot of pizza. Let's go this way first, I think. There's a lot more to this dungeon, okay. But we found a button. No, Asim, it's a fun thing the Performing Arts Department does every year. Are you going to do a saxophone performance? My guy Aces plays a saxophone. Okay, I don't know if I need to be here. But I at least have a shortcut if I take like the wrong direction. Wait, did you see that? Oh, I thought this was a ladder. For a second it looked like he was about to climb it. Am I wrong about that? It really looked like he started to climb for a second, but maybe I'm wrong. That's not a ladder that I'm staring directly at. Maybe it's just a bunch of shelves. I come back and see the stairs are not stairs. Good, Jill of Trades. The game and Beyond... The Beyond. This game and Beyond the Beyond were the first two OG PlayStation RPGs I remember giving up on to play other things. Would love to go back and tackle them. Love the content. Hey, thank you so much, Pops Plays. Yeah, we were just talking about... Ooh, a key door. We were just talking about how, like, apparently some streamers give up on this game. What do I gotta do, everyone? I guess I just had to do it faster. Like the reporter who gave up on Cuphead tutorial? Yes, like that, Nicklas D. That's it. That's all of them. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Dang. We did it! Jill of Trades. I think we did. Is this a hole I can fall down into? Did I want to do that? Probably not. Pippin, oh my god, stop. Your comment got eaten by the chat. Yeah, Aces, it's been doing that lately. Aladdin, how are you? There might have been something I missed back there, but whatever. Pip? She's still got her laser pointer. She's like dragging it around on the floor. Speaking of dragons, we might be about to do the Foss, everyone. Let's go heal up and save the game. Actually, Pip being an explorer is right, Asim. Feeling good. Just started thundering storming where I am at. Aladdin? Don't love thunderstorms, but sleeping during a thunderstorm sometimes is cozy. That guy walks like he's training for the Olympics. Oh, I see you, Aces. Yeah, it's also been... YouTube has also, to be fair, been doing a thing where it just deletes comments or it doesn't put them in the chat. Like earlier, I think Grimburn donated 5 gift memberships, and it only showed 4 of the people who received the memberships. So that's kind of weird. Alright, let's save our progress. Am I about to get whooped a couple times? I feel like this is leading up to a boss. Unless there's more dungeon, I will be discouraged. Alright. We're about to do it, everybody. I think. 10 more lanterns to go. Oh my god. Indiana Jones, Fate of that Lantern. Ah! Like and subscribe. Hey, thanks, Aladdin. Aces, look. If it's a good one, feel free to repeat it. But you should wait, because I'm about to do 20 lunges before we do the final boss, everyone. Oh, I didn't put my shoes on. So this might feel weird. Yeah, let me get my sneakers before I do lunges. Here we go. Before we do a lunges, you gotta put on the sneaks, everybody. Because I don't want to do lunges with socks on and then slip on the floor and, like, tear a hammy. Alright. Now, these lunges are going to be harder than before because now I have pizza in my belly, which is like an extra pound of food. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Guys, I feel like I've just been slamming water today, and I'm still thirsty. Kevin Smith, you showed up just in time, because we're about to do, I think we're about to beat the game pretty soon. Let's use this, actually. I feel like we just recently got this charm and haven't used it properly. Awesome job. Hey, Aladdin, thanks. Alright, this part's scripted. Ooh, it's our friend. You dare to challenge me? Little releaser? Fine. Hold on, I just did 20 lunges. Give me a break. We'll fight in a second. My bloodthirsty minions shall satisfy your death wish. Behold. You know what? I'm gonna give him the Vegeta voice. I feel like I did that at the beginning, and then I gave the Vegeta voice to some other character. Sammy the Tanuki! Saw the announcement. You beating this? I don't think there's that much left of the game, Sammy the T, so yeah, I'm gonna try. When you're talking about YouTubers quitting this game, I said, but mama didn't raise no quitter. Asus? And you didn't quit trying to get me to see that joke in the comments, so... Does a robot such as yourself experience fear? Yo, crazy dragon guy. That missed. Alright, I'm getting a little bit whooped here. You know what? It's the Foss. Let's hit him with every magic. Are you kidding me? That didn't hit him? That did pretty good. I'll save the water magic. Let's hit him with the meteors. Alright, that hit him multiple times though, so that seems pretty good. Dang. Ooh, he's spitting those hot flames. Like he got the illest rhymes. Kind of relentless there. I should have hit him when I could. What do I do against that? Oh, is he immune to the ice? Well, I blocked the damage anyway. That's crazy that fire hurts this fire dragon, but ice does not. Guess you gotta fight fire with fire. Probably this is what I want. Looks like I got undistracted just in time, says Ping Penguin. I shouldn't have stopped to swing my sword there. Dude. This boss is really not vulnerable for long. Just kind of walking, just kind of power walking around in squares here. Thought I could hit it. I don't know. Square dancing, yes. The block walk, Nicklas D. Okay, I missed. But I at least was able to dodge. Oh my god. I could probably jump over that. I'm getting a little bit whooped. Had a chance there. Ooh, I dodged him. Well, I didn't dodge his big old dragon body. One day that's gonna work. I have a wonder essence, right? I'm really disappointed that the tornado didn't hit him. Like, it was a very tall tornado that went straight up through his body, and he was like, "You missed. Mikuchua. I'll square your dance," says Genevieve. Hey, this is Alundra for the Sony PlayStation, and I think we're close to the final boss. I want to say this isn't the final boss, but the one after this might be. Or there might be one quick dungeon after this guy. He did a little tail swipe and then immediately was like, "Nope, that's my worst move. I'm gonna stick to the fire breath and the balls shooting." This guy's got a ton of health though. Raw, this dragon thing, that's right. Just ordered pizza, pepperoni, black olives, onions, green peppers, Domino's. That last one's weird to put on a pizza, Ryan K, but... No, that sounds great. Shoot, should have known. Yeah, I think when he rises high into the sky like that, he's going to jump on you, so you want to be walking, ideally, straight down. Well, I almost did it. I reacted a little slow. That missed? Up. Getting low on HP. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted my magic so early. I dodged it. And I even hit him. I dodged his punch and counter punch like it's Punch Out. Abraham Beck, what's going on? Hey, KarmaJolt, nice stream. Okay, well there I was walking diagonally. You want to be walking, I guess, straight away from him. Whooped him there. Damn, how much health does this guy have? I guess I could be wearing the, I'm kind of actually low on items. Let's use... You know what? Let's just use all the herbs. I used 2 of them. I could be wearing this when I attack. That would be much more efficient. That missed. Oh, wait, is he still up in the air? Okay, okay, he actually didn't come down yet. Okay, bad idea. Now let's wear the defense thing, I guess. He only faces one direction. Oh, that missed. I was trying to predict where he would be. Stabbed him in the back. Alright, that just straight up doesn't work. That thing does not want to die, is correct. Miku Chua. Neither do I. He's probably thinking the same thing about me. He's like, dang, this kid, how much HP does he have? Not a One Direction fan? Backstreet Boys is better. Ninja VP watched an interview with... Don't tell me. Harry Styles the other day. And he was actually... Nice, we did it. He was actually quite well spoken and kind of funny. I couldn't tell you any of his songs. Oh, I'm not going to raise my sword triumphantly. Because I know there's another form. Was that it? Beer guts. Alundra, is that you? No, that's Maya. Burgess, no. You must sleep. You have to dream. If you don't, Alundra's life will be in grave danger. That guy can jump. Holy cow. Oh, wait, no. Burgess is the kid. But, Mom, I woke up because I heard the sound of Alundra's voice. You must have heard it, too. Dear son, Alundra is not here. There's no way you could have heard his voice. Unless you were dreaming. Go to sleep, quickly now. Do they sleep standing up? Mother! I heard him too. I heard Alundra's voice is probably what it said. Nestus, we don't have time for this. Alundra went to do battle with Melzas to save the lives of the people of this land. What? Alundra? Huh? Are you all right, Ruby? It's not my imagination. I really can hear him. Alundra, it's Alundra. I know his voice, even though he hasn't said anything this entire game. Aside from, oop. With all due respect, Rumi, I think you and your children are still a little groggy. Ah! What's wrong? In a world of magic and monsters, there's no way you can hear his voice. Yeah, Ping Penguin. When games do that, it's kind of weird. Like... Oh, hold on, I gotta read this. What's going on? You aren't dreaming, and yet you can see and hear Alundra. Maybe through KarmaJolt's live stream. Yes, I can see a light. Small but strong. Fun fact, Alundra has the same voice actor as Chrono. I'm all cold showers, then straight to my sleep harness. Is that a thing you have, Aladdin WWE? I think we succeeded. I've heard about people, like, needing a sleep harness, like they need to be locked in or else they will sleepwalk, you know? This must mean that our dreams and prayers reached Alundra's heart. Which is where your dreams come from. Oh, Alundra, please be careful. You must return to us. Like, comedian Mike Birbiglia says that he's got to basically lock himself into, like, a swaddling cloth before bed. Alundra, you are a boy no longer. You have grown into a strong, brave man. Who is Thaia? Even Mel's ass. We'll not stand before you for long. I can just feel it. Alundra, I know you will fight through the obstacle. Let me try the line again. Alundra, I know you will fight through the obstacles. Ugh, God damn it, I didn't get to read it. Jess is looking down upon you and smiling, Alundra. He knows you shall deliver us from evil. That's like a Catholicism line right there. Hey you, don't doubt yourself. I believe in you. My prayers and my heart are with you. Please take strength from that. They stopped praying to the demon god and were like, you know what? Let's pray for Alundra. I will picture items in my mind and try to send them to you. I've never been able to do this before. Hasn't Alundra been there less than a year and was an adult before he even arrived? Napoleon? Yeah, well, he had his birthday, though, you know? The long night has at last come to an end. You are the sun, releaser. Is that what it said? Alundra, can you hear our voices and our prayers? Somebody text him. If we can hear his voice, he must be able to hear ours. It's kind of logic that we use in this game anyway. Alundra! Promise me you'll come back to us. Promise. Let him concentrate. He's in the middle of a demon fight, I feel like. No way Mel's ass can beat Alundra. He's too strong and too cool. Yeah, and too handsome. And too fast for y'all, man. Alundra, I know you can do it. Tails says, you must emerge victorious. I'm counting on your skills. Aladdin, you like that? That was the coolest voice acting you've ever done right there. Not the line, but how you delivered it. Wait, the thing that I did with Luta's voice? You've risked your life to fight for ours. Thank you. That's a great compliment. I love feedback that is that specific. Alundra, delivers from evil with liberty and justice for all, or something like that. I laughed, and it startled Pippin awake. Pippin, you need to go back to dreaming. To give Alundra whatever objects you're thinking of. Alundra gets, like, a can of cat food. If anyone deserves our adulation, it's you, Alundra. If anyone deserves our Alundral adulation... Oh, there's a joke there, but I can't think of what it is. Anyway, for you are truly a deliverer from our dark, cold night. Kind of like it when it's cold at night. It's the best time to sleep. I'm sorry, Pippin. She's, like, already back to sleep. Oh, Alundra, my heart is filled with regret, and also blood, probably. I should have gone with you, even though you did not want me to risk my life. I could have used this gun. Now I can only wait here to see if you live or die. Oh, Alundra, for my sake, you must live. Septimus's face reminds me of Dan Aykroyd. Okay, I can see why you say that. Alundra hears and feels the voices of his friends and their prayers. By feel the voices, I mean he feels like the emotion, figuratively. Do I have to explain this? I'm the narrator. The thoughts of the united villagers heal Alundra's wounded body and refreshes his soul. And refresh his soul is how that's supposed to be written. Physical strength has been fully restored. Magic power has been, like, pretty much mostly restored. Received a strength elixir. That's good to have. They sent me some items. How did you get that beverage? And why do you defer the fate that awaits you, boy? Submit to destiny and free your soul. For no matter how many tears you cry, or how desperately you beg for mercy, you shall perish. He just wormed away. Oh, baby. Fight starting. Is this a kind of thing where there are multiple Mel's ass copies? Oh, I got lucky there. And I have to figure out which one's the right one? Okay. Oh, these stay on the screen for a while. How do I know which one to attack? Is there like a visual cue? Oh, holy cow. Yo, AQ! Welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Hey, thank you so much. Damn, y'all. We got a channel member. Let's add 6 to the to-go counter. Yes, there is, says Nicklas D. Am I gonna be able to see it? Can I? Oh, okay. Well, that still hit me, huh? What is the visual cue? I'm getting destroyed here. Yo, and AQ sent a KarmaJolt gift membership. Hey, thank you so much. Napoleon received a gift membership. Yo, everyone put the Q's in the chat for AQ. Want to know the trick? Yeah, Nicklas D. If there was a way for me to pause, maybe I'd be able to see it. Hold on. Has nothing to do with the worm that grows out of the ground. Ouch, that hurt a lot. The last one to appear is always the real one? Okay, thank you. Let's use this. You know what? Let's hit him with this. I wasn't paying attention there. I didn't see. Okay, that was it. I like this attack. I would use the wind, but that like didn't deal any damage to the last. The previous form. Oh, I was wrong. Let's use one of these. Use the fire wand, says Jill of Trades. Oh shoot, I should have been looking. Why do you say that? Yo, why? Did I get here in time for final boss? Yes. God, okay, I gotta not read the chat. And I gotta stand toward the middle. My eyes aren't good enough to know, actually. Alright, that did fine. His attacks hit so hard. Oh. I got lucky. There's one more form. There's gotta be.
You! How dare you seek to humiliate me in my own sanctuary? For your defiance, you shall drink of the bitter cup of desolation I have prepared, insolent one.
He's been... He's been thinking of that line for, like, centuries. Yeah, plus range, stick to the middle. Jill trades, yeah, you're probably right. Like, range is good for this battle. Especially in a battle where... Oh my god. Ooh, I got grabbed, everyone! Let's hit him with one of these. You know what? I feel like maybe let's let another one rip. I have this if I need it. What do I do? Oh, I can go up to the middle platform here, but I will get grabbed and he'll drop me. Jesus. Wonder Essence? Do the thing. Alright. Do I waste it on Firebook? Let's go. Yeah, that messed up those hands. Okay. Alright, I healed myself. I want to get rid of these hands. I realize I'm, like, out of resources here. But he might also be out of resources. My alarm went off to do exercises. Use the sword, says everyone. Oh, maybe I should have done that.
How? How can this be? How can an insolent child stand before a god? Curse you, Releaser! Curse you! Without you, the mortals would have perished.
Oh, if that was your plan, then yeah, go for it, dude.
Instead, I have come to this humiliating end at the hand of a mere boy.
Alundra, your victory has nearly been realized. Listen carefully to the words I speak. Excuse me. You must burn Melzas's remains with a sacred fire to destroy him for all eternity. I mean, like that?
Ah! Your victory shall never be complete, Releaser. The peace you and the other mortals long for shall never be fully realized. As long as mortals harbor darkness within their hearts, evil shall exist. It is an
It's an incontrovertible fact. Incontrovertible fact.
That's a word that I definitely know. And darkness resides within every mortal heart, even yours, Alundra. Gra!
He said half of my name. Oh! You have exceeded my expectations, Releaser. Well done. I don't remember Lars' voice, but now is not the time to revel in the sweet intoxication of victory. In fact, you should probably stop listening to what I'm telling you and maybe, escape. Now that Melzas has perished, the sanctuary cannot remain standing for long. You must escape before the walls collapse and the castle crumbles into the lake. I'll set it like a little bit on fire. You know what? I'll help it. I'll help it blow up, Napoleon. Loading screen. Ooh, baby, there's gonna be an animated cutscene, probably. Releaser, that was my nickname back in college. Ping Penguin, it was Ping Penguin. He just did so many lunges. Now you can enjoy the ending music. It's kind of lame, but you earned it. Hell yeah, Napoleon. Yeah, was it just me, or is that fire spell just, like, way better than everything else? The wind didn't hurt him. The rocks hit him twice, so maybe that would have also been a good option there. What game are you going to play next? Kevin Smith? I'm probably going to finish Indiana Jones, Fate of Atlantis, and then get to Skies of Arcadia, and then Dragon Warrior 4 and Lufia 2. Alunges is a great joke. Yeah, my friend Sears came up with that one. Deep Ray G. Good old Alundra. Yeah, those are all the times I died, by the way. Those are the other Alundra corpses. To be fair, Melzus was part tree. Oh. That's cute. They don't say anything. We at least have one house still standing. Too bad Jess isn't here. Yeah, let's drink, baby! They're like oddly happy for how many of their brothers died. Well done, you did it and you drank. Nah, no thanks. Oh my god, who's this guy? Nick D or MB? It's wolf time, baby! Do I have to do another battle, or is this a flashback? Drunk face after one sip? Yeah, Ping Penguin, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what their wine is like. It's actually also really hot and spicy, too. Rosy cheeks after a sip. Sears, because he's embarrassed to be drinking. Yeah, let's rebuild a cabin and jump in a well. Oh, this is in the opening cutscene, by the way. That's not what my flail looked like. I remember that guy. I gave him the Vegeta voice, too. Ending kind of weird. A mug! In fact, you can get your own mug at the Karma Mart. If you want a mug that has a KarmaJolt logo on it, I've got your merch, baby. Hey, Alundra. You don't have any furniture? Yeah, it's sitting up against the wall, I guess. Alright, see you guys. We're off to, destroy another village or something. Bye, never come back. Where? This is a weird ending. Cause it's showing us like rebuilding the village and like celebrating with the villagers in between flashbacks of like fighting against a bunch of bosses and demons and stuff. Like, remember this big naked statue guy? Ow. I threw a whole, what do you call him? Column at him. This music reminds me of like an orchestrated NWO Wolfpack theme. Hey. What happened to the Murg, by the way? Are they still alive? Volcano time! What the hell is that? I don't remember this. Sears is right. It shows them rebuilding, but Alundra not being able to get over what has happened. Yeah, no, he's like having some flashbacks. That's why they leave. At least it's the popular interpretation. I see you, I see you. These are his constant nightmares from PTSD. Yeah, Sears. Plus, he didn't have any chairs in his house. Let's live here. Under this rock.
Ow, you zapped me. I thought we could be friends.
Oh wait, that was me burning Mel's ass's remains, right? I guess at one point he did have like a mortal corporeal form that I could physically burn. Big Mel's, yeah. Big Mel's ass. Should we go down the scary path or the one with sunshine and rainbows and flowers? She missed. Oh. They're going their separate ways. I'll never take off this face again. Well, time for Alundra 2. That's what he's like.
Pip.
Pippin's reaching out. The end? Question mark? Oh my god, if it does that to me, I will laugh so hard. I think we beat Alundra, everybody. Holy cow, it took us 30 streams. But we did it. Alright, credits now, right? Or is there one more dungeon? Alundra USA credits. Oh, there's gonna be a cheesy ballad here. Oh my god, and it's got lyrics! Well done, says Asim. Hey, thank you so much. GG, dude. Alundra doesn't get the girl or the sequel. Yeah, kind of weird. Alright, let's talk about this game. There's a lot about this game that I really liked. And I know I was just talking about this earlier. The combat is fine in this game. I feel like there are too many enemies that are just annoying to fight. Like, the freaking turtle, who is invulnerable until he pops all the way out of his shell. You can't hit him, you can't interrupt him before he gets all the way out of his shell. Oh, and then that enemy that's all over the Fungeon, that's teleporting all over the place. That guy is... It's weird how that guy is vulnerable only when... Yeah, you can only hit him when he's completely invisible. I don't understand why that is. But other than that, most of the combat felt good. There were definitely times where it was fun to, like, run back and forth and hit and... Like, it felt good to dodge attacks, or attack from range, and then, like, jump over an enemy's projectile. Like, some of that was fun. The characters were great, but correct me if I'm wrong about this. Jess died off-screen, right? We didn't see Jess's death, which I feel like is a really bad choice. Like, you learn that he's dead, right? And then you go to his grave. And then you finally get to open that chest that you saw the entire game in Jess's house. You finally get to open that, and the reward is like, oh, a broken suit of armor. Which I guess turns into something good, but like, I was expecting more out of that. We have to talk about how, like, 40% of this game is platforming, and it's really bad. You don't see Jess's death because it throws suspicion on Ronan, but it was Giles that killed him. Nicklas D, I still think they should have done it in such a way where you see, like, a shadowy figure and you get to see Jess's death, right? Off-screen death feels lazy and irresponsible. This music is so good, though. That said, okay, soundtrack was pretty good. I'd give it a B+. The platforming was bad because a lot of the game does... Okay, the visuals in the game were great from an aesthetic perspective, but not from a gameplay perspective, because there are so many times where I'm like, hey, this scenery looks cool, but I can't tell where I can stand. I can't tell where I can walk. I can't tell what's a wall or what's a passable passage. Especially, like, one part underwater. Like, okay, this game does a thing where there are too many objects that have an implied wall, where it's like a knee-high thing that you could clearly jump over if the game wanted to let you, but it has an invisible wall that extends up, so you can't jump over that thing. They did that really poorly in the underwater dungeon, where there's like a little stalagmite coming up from the ground, and underwater you can jump this high, but the stalagmite is this tall, and you can't jump over it because it's implied that it's a wall, Joey D. And there's an invisible wall that you can't jump over. There's so much stuff like that in this game where I just couldn't tell what the game... And especially in the final dungeon, there were so many walls that looked like they were tiered shelves that you could stand on. No, that's one wall that goes all the way up. There were so many things in this game where it's like, I don't know if this is a platform I can stand on or if it's just a wall. I don't know if this is a hole or if it's just the ground is black. I don't know. Like, it looks like there's a platform that if I just jump straight left, I can land on it. Oh, actually you can't, because it's not to your left. It's actually more in the foreground and higher up, but it looks like it's directly next to you. So there was a lot of, like, bad perspective problems. That, and a lot of the puzzles were... I would say over half of the puzzles were great. But Jesus Christ, there were a lot of puzzles in that game. And then the ones where... What was with the clue in the final dungeon that was like, oh, the king sits at the north end, and his subjects are at the south, and the people sit east to west? What was that? Was that a clue for anything? It's a parallel perspective with jumping. It's difficult to judge. Yes, yes, Oz Game Collector. Anyway, we got the themed screen, everybody. Hitting buttons does nothing here. Then there were a lot of puzzles that had written clues that were like, ooh, the sun rises with tears. And it's like, okay, what you're actually just supposed to do is break the columns everywhere, you know? No, it just talked about where the rooms are. I see, Nicklas D. I would have never gotten what that was about. Nick the Frenchie, welcome. Yeah, so a lot of the puzzles in this game were obtuse. Some of them were just fine. Like ice pillar puzzles, love me those. Most of the puzzles where it was like, here's a bunch of stuff in a room, go. Those were fine. But the ones that had written clues, they were kind of, I feel like, poorly written. That said, I realized that a lot of my being unable to solve puzzles was because of streamer brain or streamer fatigue. It's oddly difficult to solve a puzzle when you're streaming a game to an audience. I would say your IQ drops by about 10% when you're streaming to an audience. The worst puzzle for me was Lars's Crypt. Napoleon, which one was that? Anyway, I think that might be the end of the game, everyone. I can't do anything here. Overall, I want to say that I liked this game. So I will. And I want you all to put a D in the chat for Nicklas D, who sent me a cool hundo so that I can so that I could buy a copy of this game and stream it. It was the Sage Brown and Sage Red puzzle. Yes! The puzzle with the sages, where all of the sages were named after colors, but the sages themselves were all the same color. That was an odd choice. Yeah, no, I talked about that one already. That was a weird puzzle. And even when you quote-unquote figure out the order, it was like, do you want me to do it front to back or back to front, you know? Anyway, let's do these 12 lunges to cap off our playthrough of Alundra on the Sony PlayStation. And then later, maybe I'll stream some Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. All right, ready? 20-pound weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, appreciate you. That was it, right? All right, everybody. Ma 2 Purdue. I have Alundra on my to-play list, part of my PS Vita collection. Hey, have fun. I hope you have a good time. That's a nice little reps count there, everybody. Hey, thank you, everybody, for watching me play all the way through Alundra. And again, special thanks to Nicklas D for funding this live stream, basically sending me the money to buy this game. Nicklas D, I love you. You're a friend. Everyone else, I love you too. You're also friends. I'll probably be back in like an hour or two, and we'll stream some more Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis. But until then, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. And go get some pizza. Nick the Frenchie.